So let's begin. Customer relationship management module, we will see its configuration and features from ERPNext application, and also we will see how to create a lead. What is a lead? Lead is a potential customer who might be interested in your product or service. Then we will go through the lead creation process, and then we will convert that lead into the opportunity or prospect or directly from quotation as well. So these are the status of lead. We will go through these status one by one, and then we will convert the lead into opportunity, and opportunity will get converted into quotation or prospect. So let's go to our, and we will see some of the features, like if we lost the quotation, then we will set a lost as, and we will give the explanation or reasoning for the loss of quotation, and then we will make the appointments with the prospect customer contact person, or we will communicate with them. So let's go to our ERPNext application and let's start. So already I have opened my my browser, and in my browser's web address I have entered my ERPNext URL, and I'll be landed on login page. Now by entering my username and password, I'm clicking on login button. Once you will be logged in, then you will be landed on home doc type of home page of ERPNext application, where you can see a home workspace, and on your left hand side you will see the module navigation bar. Through that you can access any module. These are the modules: home, help desk, accounting, buying, selling, stock, human resource, manufacturing, quality, CRM, project support, users, website, loan, payrolls, bill, tool, ERPNext settings, integration, ERPNext integration also. So as per your requirement, you can get the access of all the modules from ERPNext application. So today's topic is a CRM, customer relationship management. So let's go to the CRM module by clicking on CRM module option. Once you will click on a CRM module, then you will be landed on a customer relationship module doc type. In ERPNext, every module is a one doc type itself. Once you will landed on CRM doc type, you will get first of all the data, which is territory wise sales graphical representation. Here you will get the graphical representation of territory wise sales picture. Currently in our system we don't have any lead, or we don't have generated any lead. That's why we are not getting any data over here. Below on a workspace of CRM doc type, here you will get some of the shortcuts like leads, opportunity, customer, sales analytics, and dashboard. As earlier I said in my previous videos, under every shortcut you will get one count that represent the number of count for particular operation. For example, if you seen that one number and with its status open, that means in this CRM module there is one lead which is currently open. Opportunity is 0, and which is not assigned yet to anyone. So this way you can easily identify the number of activities in your particular module, what are the number of activities generated, or how many leads are generated, how many opportunities assigned to particular salesperson or sales team members. Below reports and master node, Under the sales pipeline module, you will get the master data of lead, opportunity, customer, contact, appointment, newsletter, communication. Under the masters, you will get territory master, customer group master, contact master, prospect master, salesperson master, lead source master as well. Here you can add n number of lead source from the different categories. Under the report node, you will get lead detail reports, sales pipeline analytics reports, opportunity summary by sales stage report, sales funnel report, and other reports which is already available in ERPNext application. Then in the setting, you can do some CRM settings as per your business requirements. And in a campaign module, you can create a campaign, you can create email campaign, social media posts, you can set up a SMS center, you can check SMS logs and email group. And in maintenance module, under maintenance, you can schedule a maintenance visit. You enter the warranty claim for your customer and you will arrange a maintenance visit for the after sales service purpose. So let's go to the deep dive. We will take a deep dive into the CRM module by creating one lead. So click on lead option, then you will be landed on a lead doc type. Here you will see previously created leads on a list view report. Create a new lead, you need to click on add lead button. Once you click on add new button, then you will be landed on a new lead doc type where you will see that the series previously defined which will be automatically selected. Under job title, you need to enter a job title name of that particular person to whom you are going to communicate. So I am entering the job title as a purchase manager, and then salutation, I need to select a salutation whether he or she. If I selected salutation Mr., that means I'm talking with a male person, so I'm selecting a gender as a male. Then earlier we said we are going to discuss about the status. So by default status is a lead, but if you want to change that, then you need to click on drop down option and you will select the appropriate lead status, and you can select that status and you can define that the same. Then again, below lead status, there is a lead type. There are three lead type, basically type, whether this customer is our new client or this customer is our channel partner or this customer is our consultant. So you can select appropriate. In my case, this customer is a purely new client for me. So that's why I'm selecting lead type as a client. Then also I'm entering the first name. Please observe one thing. There is a red color asterisk sign for each and every field, so that it indicates that this field input value is a mandatory. For example, in front of first name there is a red color asterisk sign. It means that first name is a mandatory field, so I cannot keep it blank, so I need to enter a first name. So I am entering first name, and rest two fields, middle name and last name is not mandatory, so I'm middle name keeping blank, and last name I'm entering her surname. So again I came back to the source field where I'm entering the source on from which source I got this lead. So here there are different sources available. For example, advertisement, campaign, cold calling, customers, vendor, data mining, exhibition, existing customer, Google Ads, just dial leads. mass mailing, then reference and supplier reference or walk-in. If you want to create a new source lead or lead source, then you can simply click on the create new lead source button and you will be landed on a create new lead source doc type, where you can create a new lead source. That lead source will get saved and will be populated on this drop down option. So I'm selecting the lead source by I made a cold calling, and through that I got this lead. So that's why I selected my source type as a cold calling. Then the request type. What is the request type? When I'm made a cold calling to this particular customer, so he asked about the product inquiry of my product. So my request type would be obviously product inquiry. And then I'm entering the contact info of this particular contact person to whom I am discussing. So I'm entering email address. So this is the email address, and now I'm entering the mobile number. Please note that the data which I'm entering is absolutely for example purpose. This is not a real data. So I don't have phone number of this particular person, so I'm not entering phone number. And also I'm entering the website details. WhatsApp number would be a same WhatsApp number, so I'm making selecting it, copying it and pasting it the same. Don't have phone number, so obviously I don't have any phone number extension as well. In organization details, I'm entering the name of organization, and I'm entering the annual revenue of this company, and also I'm setting up territory. We are in India, that's why I'm selecting territory as India. As per your country's territory, you can select a desired territory. Then I need to provide some information on number of employees, how many employees are working in this company. So I'm selecting the number of inquiries. Also, I need to give the industry type, which is under which domain this company is doing the business. So here I'm selecting industry domain as a manufacturing, and then I don't have any companies LinkedIn account details, and I'm entering the market segment, which is a middle income market segment. Then employee size, already I have entered the employee number of employees working in this company, so I don't want to give the size again. Then in address and contact details, I can use the n number of address and contacts here. And suppose I want to add a location, then I can add the location of this particular employee, or which I will be able to map this location into a Google map. So I have entered location. Now I'm going to enter the city name, state. Obviously country is by default my country, that is India. Also, qualification details, before sending some quotations or sending some product details, we need to check the qualification status, that is whether this customer is qualified or not, so that we will set the qualification status. There are three qualification status listed out. First is unqualified, second is in process, third one is a qualified. Now here I selected as a qualified, and to whom give the approval for the qualification. I have selected the employee name and on what date the customer is qualified by this particular employee. So I am selecting that particular date. In additional information, you can enter the campaign details, print language settings, and company details for which company this customer is giving order for us. So or supposed to give the order for us. So this way you can enter the lead details for the new prospect customers. So here I'm going to save these lead details. This way you can enter the lead details and you will save this lead. So already we saved this lead. So now if you go to the lead button, and if you see the status lead, then you will observe that our lead is now get saved over here. If then when we have started a communication, you can set the actions as well. Suppose now I want to I have discussed with this customer, and now this customer says me now we will go further, so send me a quotation. Then here you will get the four options to creating a further process. You need to go to just create a drop down button, and then you will get four options. You can convert this lead into customer, or you can convert this lead into opportunity, or you directly create a quotation, or you create a prospect. So I am now converting it into opportunity. Now I will give the name of prospect name as a ABC tool, and I'm keeping it as it is. And now once I click on create button, now I'll be landed on a new opportunity doc type, where I'm setting up the details, other details, also the sales stage, because sales stage is nothing but indicating that what are the sales stage of this lead. So currently is prospecting, and I am entering the expected closing date by it's tomorrow, or I'm closing this today itself. So probability ratio will be 100%, and here my status is a open status. Again, in a opportunity there are different status. First is open, second one is a quotation, and third one is converted into the sale, fourth one is a lost, replied, or closed. So by default it's open, so I'm keeping as it is open. And now rest information is populated from the lead. Then here, if I want to add opportunity amount, then I can add the opportunity amount. And under the contact tabs, you will get all the contact details from the lead. If you want to add the address, then you can add the address also. In atom tables, now I'm going to add the atom details. Here I'm entering the atom for which these customers ask about the inquiry, and here I'm entering the number of quantity, and now I am entering the number of quantity, and after that I'm entering the rate for per product. So now the total amount will get calculated automatically, multiplying by the quantity to rate. So now I am saving this opportunity by clicking on save button. Once I save this opportunity, it will convert it, or its status become open now. So suppose I want to create this rate will be a tentative rate I'm giving to this customer, because I don't know what exactly rate is. So while discussing the customer, I'm saying I'm providing you a tentative rate, and suppose I want to check this item's exact rate, then I am able to create a request for quotation, and I'll ask supplier to send a quotation for the same item. These two facilities are available in ERPNext application. While you, first of all, in the first communication, you will give a tentative pricing to the customer, and later on you will ask the supplier quotation, or you can generate a request for quotation, and then after you will finalize this lead after getting the quotation from the supplier. So in our case, we already take the quotation from the supplier because we know that what are the rates for these products, and so we are given a final rate to the customer. So customer now asking us send me a quotation. So we are going to convert the quotation from the opportunity itself. For that, you need to go to create drop down button and you select the option quotation. Once you select a option quotation, then you will be landed on a new quotation page where you will get all the details from the lead itself. Then you need to check the customer name, item details, and the currency, price, and list. Because we are in India, so we are using currency INR. As per your country, you can choose your currency details. There are all currency details available in ERPNext application. You can select any other currency. If your country's currency is not listed out, then you are able to create currency master by clicking on create new currency option here, and you will be landed on a currency master page. Then you can add your country's currency details, and that currency will get listed out on a drop down button of currency option. So currently I am selecting INR, and if there is any taxation related information, you need to check that, and you will and we will now saving this quotation, and we'll send this quotation to supplier. In additional tabs, their address and contacts, you can select a lead address, place of supply, or shipping details, everything. So my customer is in Maharashtra, so I am selecting Maharashtra. 27 is a GST code for Maharashtra. These are the numbers which reflecting in front of state names are a GST code in India. So I'm selecting 27 number as a Maharashtra GST code. Also, you will check the terms and condition. For example, if you want to set some payment terms and condition, then you can set the payment terms. Then payment terms will be automatically get listed from the payment terms here. And if you want to set some delivery or any other terms and condition, then you can add the terms and condition over here. Here for in a first option, in a payment term condition template, I have attached my payment term template, and in terms and condition template I have attached my delivery terms and condition template. All details will get reflected from the template itself. So now I'm going to save this quotation, and now I'm submitting it for the final confirmation. Now we have sent this quotation to the supplier In a worst case scenario, if we lost the quotation, if we lost the order, then you in ERP Next you will be able to set as a lost. Here you can see the set as a loss dialog box will get open, and then for that you need to define the lost reason. If your lost reason is not available in a drop down, then you can create a new quotation lost reason by clicking on a create new quotation lost reason. Then you will be landed on a create new quotation loss reason doc type. Here you are going to select a cost difference. I'm going to select cost difference, and then I'm mentioning the competitor details if we have any competitors, or if your competitor list is not available, then you can create a new competitor list by clicking on create new competitor. So I'm selecting a competitor, and if I want to give the detailed reasons why cost difference is, then I'm able to enter the detail in a detail reason text box. And once you set all the things, then you need to declare this quotation as a loss by clicking on the declare loss button. But currently we are not going to declare it as a loss, so I'm closing this dialog box. So now we send the quotation. After some time or after some taking follow-up, we get the approval of from the customer of this quotation. So now we are going to create a sale order. Before that, we need to create a customer detail. First of all, we will create a sale order directly from the quotation itself. Now, if we try to generate a sale order, you will get the detail that could not auto create customer due to following missing mandatory field, that is customer group. So please create customer from the lead itself. So the ERP system will give this kind of pop-up, and for that you need to create customer first to convert this quotation into sale order. So we are going to create a customer first from the lead itself. Then again we will came back to the lead option, and now we are going to create drop down option, and here we are going to create a customer first. So we click on customer option, then we will be landed on a customer page, and here I'm going to select a customer group, which is a all customer group as a commercial. Now by default we give the reference of lead number, and from this lead number we are going to create a customer details. So we are in India, so I am setting default price list is a standard selling, and billing currency, my billing currency will be INR because we are in India, and you can select billing currency as per your country's billing currency. So other information I'm not going to enter right now. So I'm saving this customer. And now my customer is enabled for the business transaction. So again, I'm going back to home, and again going back to CRM, and now I'm going to option lead, and here I'm selecting now the quotation option, because now if you see that my option is now converted, so this lead is now get converted, and if you go to the connection detail, you will see that again this lead, we have one opportunity, we have one prospect, and we have one quotation. So click on quotation, and now you will be landed on a quotation report page. Click on this quotation. Now its quotation comes under open state or open status, and now we are going to create a sale order because we have generated the item master. And now click on this create option and select on sales order. Now you will be landed on new sale order page. Here you can see the details will listed out from the lead, and now enter the customer order number, customer order date. Just save this information. For every rest you need to check the item details and everything, and you need to save this sale order. Now again, our ERPNext application gives the pop-up if their data is some missing mandatory data, and that is a delivery date. Here you will see that in front of delivery date there is a red color asterisk sign, so that means we need to enter delivery date, which is a mandatory field. So I'm selecting this delivery date, and now I'm saving this item. Again, pop-up giving the delivery warehouse required for set item. So here I'm going to set a delivery warehouse from which I'm going to deliver this material, which is a stores. And now I hope this data will get saved. Yes, this data is get saved, and now I'm submitting it for the final confirmation. Here we will generate the sale order, and now we need to dispatch this item. And straightforward, I'm coming to create option button, and here I'm selecting the sales invoice, and now we are going to save this sale invoice, and we will complete the entire transaction. Now here I'm submitting it by checking the all the details. I'm submitting this sale invoice, and I'm ready to dispatch this material. So here we have saved the sale invoice, and we generated, we completed the transaction for the sales invoice. So if you go back to the CRM, and if you go back to the lead, and then you will you will see that our lead is under the status of converted. If you open this lead, and again if you check the connection, then you will get the connection details, and you assume that we have done all the things. So thank you very much for your patience and attention.